Schmidt throws, passes caught. Long breaks out of the tackle into 5. Touchdown Orange. Alex Long with his 3rd career touchdown. Jackson Schmidt. 3-step drop, can't find anyone open now, launches in the end zone, hauled in by Alex Long, touchdown Orange.
Low snap, it bounces to him, the ball is free, and LeMaster nearly blocked it, and now it's taken by an up back at the 40, to the 45-yard line, over the 50, 45 to the 40. This is Beasley to the 20, 15, 10, 5, Martavius Beasley with a touchdown.
Jackson Schmidt, Alex Long,
Martavius Beasley.
Touchdown Orange!
This is Orange High School football on HillsboroSports.com, the home of Hillsboro Sports. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Okanichi Golf Course. Come and meet me at Okanichi. Handy Andy's. It's not your everyday convenience store. It's Handy Andy's. By Jay's Chicken Shack. Taste their delicious deep pressure fried chicken and pitas on North Churton Street. Happy Stitches, located in the Daniel Boone Village for all your embroidery needs. Cardin's Body and Paint Shop, located on Highway 157 in Caldwell for over 30 years. Visit Greg, William, Dennis, and John today. Hilltopper Lacrosse, the premier traveling lacrosse program in Orange County. Visit hilltopperlax.com. By the Flower Patch in Hillsboro. Send a little sunshine today. Goss Water Pump Specialists, serving all your water pump needs. And the Deer Pushers Association of America, killing tomorrow's trophies today. Now, let's go live to the stadium to Jamie Hall and the voice of HillsboroSports.com, Jeff Hamlin.
Orange versus Fike tonight in the first round of the state 3A playoffs. And on the opening kickoff of the game, William Kent takes it for Fike, who's moving left to right, and we have a flag down on the first play from scrimmage in the game. Jalen Melton throws a pass deep, and a pass interference call is whistled against the Panthers here. And so that'll be 15 yards immediately for the Golden Demons of Fike coming into this game 6-5. They are led by head coach Tom Nelson going up against the undefeated Orange Panthers. And now the head official, I believe, wants some clarification about what was called. But a fever pitch crowd here tonight in Hillsboro. Happy you're with us on 2 avenues, HillsboroSports.com and on 97.9 FM WCHL. I'm Jeff Hamlin here with Jamie Hall. And 15 yards called here, Jamie, in very questionable fashion against the Panthers.
Yeah, well, Jeff, it was one of those plays right there. Wilson Fike came right out of the gate, obviously a play. They took the first snap, tried to go for pay there. They threw a long, about 30 or 40-yard pass. Ball kind of hung up in there, and the Orange defender, who had position on the Fike receiver, slowed down a little bit to make a play on the ball, and the Fike receiver kind of ran into him, and they threw the flag. So a heady play by the Fike receiver, but it's definitely a little questionable in my opinion.
Fans are standing here tonight. Here's the quarterback pulling the ball back, throwing to the far sideline, and it's incomplete. He was throwing to Saquon Hutcherson, the leading receiver on this Fike team. The quarterback, Jalen Melton, took over the starting duties after the 4th game of the season against South Granville because of a season-ending injury suffered by the regular starter, Gage West. He's the quarterback. Kenny Johnston is the tailback for this team. And with 7 more yards, he will clip 1,000 for the season. The wide receivers, Devin Spells, Brandon Atkinson, Saquon Hutcherson, and the H-back/tight end is Logan Hill on 2nd and 10. It's going to be an option. Samuels now pitching it out, sends it away to A.J. Jolly, who is taken down at the 40-yard line, and the ball was not free, and it comes up in the arms of the Panther. I believe it was 77. That was Noah Rogers who got in there. The defensive tackle comes on to make the play, and Noah Rogers recovers the fumble, and the Panthers have a free ball now at the 41. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, they went a little student body right there to Wilson Fike. Melton with the pitch to Kenny Johnson, and the pitch was out in front of him a little bit. It was almost a forward pass, which would have been a penalty. Obviously, it was out in front of him, led him a little too much, and I don't think he ever got the ball secured squarely.
So the ball at the 41 of Fike. Orange will take over 1st and 10. And Jackson Schmidt, the quarterback for the Panthers, an Orange team that's averaging 312 yards per game. He will send Morgan Pascal in motion, sends a flip to his way on the screen pass to the far end of the field, and he is taken down at the 39 by number 17. That's William Kent. Tick up 2 on the play on the swing pass to the far end, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, Kent right there for Fike with some good closing speed right there to get a tackle. They got about a 2 or 3 yard gain right there, but the play looked good, but Kent really did a good job closing out right there and closing in on Pascal and making a good open field tackle.
So after Orange recovered the fumble, it was Noah Rogers who comes in now as an offensive lineman who's the new left tackle on this team. Orange has had 3 different left tackles this year. In motion goes Puckett. Now it's going to be Beasley taking the call, and he is wrestled down and dropped for no gain. Morgan Pascal couldn't find anything on the toss sweep, and nice job by Justin Daniels, who comes over to make the stop for no gain.
Yeah, Orange showing a few new wrinkles to their offense right here. They do a little screen pass and then a pitch left right there coming out of some motion. It looked like the running back was in some motion right there. So they're trying some new things. But it's Fike defense right now. They look like a fast bunch at least.
Cody Evans wide to the right, to the left, 2 wide receivers. Pascal will be the man as a wingback, along with Beasley, and flip back is Schmid, meeting pressure, goes to the right, runs away from the pursuit, flag goes down. Schmid runs forward past the 40, and he's going to be knocked down shy of the first down at the 34. Flag was way back at the 48-yard line. It's probably going to be a hold, yeah. So the umpire signals the hold against Orange. If Fike elects to take the penalty, which would probably be wise here, it's going to take the ball back in the Orange territory.
Well, you're looking at probably if they had declined the penalty, it would have been 4th down, but it would have been about a 4th and 3, maybe 4th and 4. So I think that's a smart play by Fike to take the penalty right there. Schmidt had some time right there. The pocket collapsed on him after a few seconds, but he had a little time, and it was good coverage down the field by Fike. Schmidt rolled out right, and I think it might have been 57 for Orange. I'm not sure the name, but he grabbed hold to a jersey because he seen it flying from behind as Darrell Edwards.
Yep.
For Orange, with the hole right there.
Fike will accept the penalty. Now it's 3rd and 25. The ball goes all the way back to the Orange 42. Remember, the drive started at the Fike 41. Double wings with Beasley and Pascal in there. Handoff goes to Beasley. They'll go with something safe, and Marbante can't find any room around the left, and he is bunched up and dropped. No room at all as he was first hit by 33, R.J. Barnes, who will play both ways tonight. And then following up was the middle linebacker, D'Angelo Hodge, and it's the impressive stand by Fike to open the game.
Absolutely, Jeff. And, the calling card for Orange all season has been a just unstoppable defense. Fike looked like the unstoppable defense in that first possession right there. They absolutely flew to the ball. They look like they may be a little undersized. They got some 5'10s, 5'11s, but they're wide, and they get to the ball so far in that first possession.
This may be the first time all year that Orange is lacking in the kicking game compared to their opponents, and now we've got flags down. Orange, remember, is playing its first game in 20 days, and right now the rust is showing. Fike, meanwhile, was one of those teams down east. They come from the Big East Conference, got offside called against the Golden Demons. They'll make it 4th and 21. And the fans, which have had little to cheer about, just roar over an offside penalty. They were playing up until last week. They lost to Nash Central 48-20. This team has had a penchant, though, for low-scoring, close games. And the kick is away by Cody Evans, the new punter. A line drive. They'll be taking it at the 21, up to the 25. Kenny Johnson going east to west looking for room. Bolts to the 30, and he's going to go down there. That's where the Orange wall catches up with him. And the Orange defense comes back out onto the field now. The Panthers have not given up a touchdown in 23 straight quarters. They are giving up only 81 yards per game. And that last drive was the 84th 3-and-out this year for the Panthers, a drive where they didn't give up a first down, aside from the penalty, of course, which was called, but the other team didn't earn a first down.
Yeah, and you said it right there, Jeff. The defense for Orange, one of the best defenses I've ever seen. Just that you don't get points off of them.
Yep. Here's the handoff. Johnson will try to right side, and he's got some room past the 30, spins to the 35, and Kenny Johnson spills out ahead to about the 37-yard line. So Johnson gets 7 out of that. The stop was made by 23, Milton Purcell. Gain of 7.
Yeah, yard after contact right there. Johnson for Fike right there. I think he maybe got hit initially right at the line of scrimmage, and he churned for about 6 or 7 yards.
And with that, he's over 1,000 on the year. 2nd and 3 coming up with 8.5 minutes remaining, just underway in the first round of the state 3A playoffs. Jalen Melton changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Man goes in motion, handoff. Johnson will look for room, and he piles ahead over the 40, and he's got the first down. So Johnson grinds forward for 3 yards here, and it'll be first down and 10 coming up for a Fike team that's coached by Tom Nelson, who has a career record of 106-80, and this is 5th season at Fike. He's also coached at Wilson Benenfield and also at North Johnston. From first down and 10, Melton gets a couple of players to jump, and we've got a flag down. Noah Rogers looked like he got into the neutral zone early, along with Dalen Alston. And 5 more yards against Orange, which really showing the rust from 3 weeks off.
Yeah, you're exactly right there, Jeff. Anytime you have that much time off in the season, we've talked about that. This is a coach's nightmare to have 3 weeks before the end of your season to the playoffs right here, because it's impossible to just step right in and play like you were playing.
Johnson with the flash and fake. Now Austin goes down the field, and it's broken up. Incomplete. Looking for it was Saquon Hutcherson. It was nearly picked off, it appeared, by 17 Eli Haithcock on coverage. Keyshawn Thompson will be second down.
Yeah, Haithcock's a tall drink of water. I'm not sure how tall he is, but he's on up there. He goes about 6'3". And also Devondres Moore right there with some very good coverage right there. And the 2 passing plays so far for Orange, the defensive backs have been all over the receivers. That's a good sign.
2 backs in the backfield. And Austin will hand it off. Johnson will take the call, and he is piled up and dropped by Ryan Sellers. Hit hard immediately, and he goes down after a pickup of only 1. Tried to go around the right tackle. The offensive line for the Fike Golden Demons, A.C. Seacrest is the center. The guards, A.J. Gunner and Malik Atkinson. The tackles, Lewis Pierce and Jamie Williams. So Johnson gets only 1. Ball to the 46, 3rd down and 4. And a scoreless game. 7.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Offset I formation. Alston would go out. Here's Melton. Flipping the option over. Johnson is tracked out from behind and dropped for a loss. Peyton Wilson comes over and makes his 101st tackle on the year.
And that right there, Jeff, that was another option. This team running it right again. And from the outset of that play, it looked like it might be a big hitter for Fike. They had everybody spread out. The spacing was good, but Peyton just coming back from that linebacker position. You saw a college-level athlete right there. The closing right there was unbelievable. Came out of nowhere, and actually what looked like it was going to be a big game was actually a 2-yard loss.
And here comes Noel Ruiz, one of the best punters in the state. He is committed to play at Penn State. And one thing that Fike has is an excellent abundance of kickers. Ruiz gets it away here, a high kick that will land short of Wilson. Takes a minor Fike bounce at the 20, and it'll roll down at about the 19-yard line. So Orange will get the ball back here. And once again, they come up with the stop, allowing only 1 first down. And the Panther offense comes back out onto the field. Orange this year has outscored its opposition 117-16 in the first quarter. Jackson Schmidt, 51 of 113 for 914 yards. He has thrown for 15 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Here, the first snap of the game in Orange territory at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10. Double wing set up. Purcell goes in motion. It will be a handoff on the inside. Beasley's got running room over the 20, past the 25. He's close to the first down. He'll pile up ahead, trying to get enough momentum to move the chains, and he's going to chug along to about the 28.
Yeah, Marvante Beasley for Orange. Jeff, about the midway through the point of the season, he really started clicking. He really started hitting those holes and figuring out how to run the football, and it's really helped Orange pretty much on offense, defense, and special teams because guess what? It's kept mileage off Peyton Wilson. And that's a big thing this time of year because now you got a Peyton Wilson with a full tank of gas because of players like Marvante Beasley.
Exactly the case. Kendall Whitted is in the game, wide receiver left, wide receiver right. Cody Evans to the far end of the field on 2nd down and 1. From the eye, handoff, Beasley goes to the outside, churns forward. He's going to get the first down, just fights out to the 30, and Fike doesn't give out many big plays, and here Beasley just grinds ahead for about 3.
Yeah, the Wilson Fike defensive line, Jeff, they're not a tall bunch, not sure the particulars on them, but they are a thick, wide bunch who likes to push forward, and I can see their aggressive defensive front right here. It's going to be interesting to see where Orange, the offensive line play has improved like the entire offense has as the season's worn on. But this is going to be a good little test for them tonight.
Orange coach Pat Moser looking for his 84th career victory at Orange. This is his 8th season. 3 wide receivers, 1 back. Handoff to the back. Ryan Puckett runs over a demon past the 35. And we're in for a battle of attrition here tonight, you get the feeling, as that gain is good for about 5.
Yeah, 3 yards in a cloud of dust Puckett.
Yeah.
Right there with this little off tackle right there. He got probably about 4, maybe 5 yards right there. Just basically fell forward for about 3 of them.
He was running behind the blocks of Darrell Edwards and Shea Hoffman along that reconstruction offensive line, a line that's been constantly under construction for the majority of this season. Really, ever since the scrimmage at South Granville, which started it all back in mid-August. Handoff, Schmidt taking off to the outside. Purcell's got a corner over the 40, and there's